Well, I'm not gonna get it going if I can't open this up. Okay, here you go. I'm going to, come on. This is embarrassing for everybody involved, but also, oh, here you go. Let's get our hands dirty with the pici. It's this long, thick, almost spaghetti-like pasta. Super quick, super summery. But talking about summer, we're also going to make a summer pepperonata. Before we go and start cooking, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. First thing first, I'm gonna get the ingredients for the pasta. It's usually done with just flour and water, but I'm an egg lover. I love uovo. So we're gonna add one little egg in there because of color, but also just texture. Just trust me on this, it's gonna be really good. Let's make some pasta. We're gonna do 3 cups of double O flour, the flour of Italy. We use 00 quite a lot. I'm gonna do a little well. Look how cute. We're gonna grab 1 egg, a little bit of salt, and then I'm gonna start with a 1/4 cup of water. You can always add more, you cannot take away. And let's go. First, we're gonna whisk the egg and the water. You're going basically like to scrape the flour into the water here, right? Because there is still a lot of flour that is not incorporated. So at this stage, I'm gonna add some more water. Look at that. We're gonna bring this up and I'm gonna start incorporating all the flour that I have left. Pici is a very, very regional dish. You don't find pici if you go like to Milan. You don't find pici if you go south of Italy. Pici are mostly a pasta of Tuscana, right? Of where I'm from, especially of the Siena region. It's coming together, and you kind of know that you're done with the water. If you take this and you just press it, look what's coming, a dough. So that tells you it's like ready to actually knead. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna press down. You're gonna use the back of your hands, right? And then you're gonna press down and move up. You're kind of basically stretching it up. You have it, press down, down like that. And sometimes you even use like this part of your arms, right? Like boom, like that, right? And you're not doing it from your hand, you're putting all your weight on it, right? Like any pasta dough, this needs to rest. Boom. We're gonna take our dough, put it in here. You're gonna cover this up. There is not taking any fancy equipment out. This is your fancy equipment today. It's your hands. 30 minutes in the fridge, and then we're gonna roll this. Our dough is rested. Look at the bounce. And that's kind of what you want. And you also see it. Look how beautiful it is. Like, it's nice and elastic right now. We're gonna use semolina flour. This doesn't stick. It's almost like cornmeal feel. I'm going to divide the dough. I do like in 4. The extra dough you have here, always cover it, okay? So that it stays nice and moist. You don't want it to dry it out. Let's make some pasta. We're gonna do like a really long, basically like a snake. You know, as you're pulling it, you're gonna stretch it and then it's gonna come back slowly. That's okay, you're gonna just do it again. And slowly this is gonna get longer and longer. If it gets too long, you just cut it in half. And now you're working with this too, right? So I'm gonna work with this. And what I'm looking for here is about 1/4 of an inch thick pici. And it has a lot of elasticity. So this is not gonna break very easily. Take it and then cut it. This is basically pici #1. Do you see it? Look how cute. Look how adorable this is. I mean, come on, this is so easy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like basically like a little worm, all right? I need to make enough to fill up this whole sheet right here. So Tony, cue the music. You'll come back when I have all of this done, and we're gonna start making the sauce. So I have the whole sheet right here of my beautiful pici that will take me back to Toscana, but I'm getting some basil, some cheese, and then some garlic, because we're really making a sauce called All'Aglione, which I would say it's a tomato garlic. I'll say more it's a garlic and tomato sauce. You know what I mean? Garlic and tomato. Garlic first, tomato second. And then I have my pan right here that's going. So we're gonna start this very simply with an ungodly amount of extra virgin olive oil. Good extra virgin olive oil, it's basically like the hidden ingredient to your dish. Okay, so we're gonna take the garlic. I actually want to smash it a bit. This is very dramatic, by the way. You can do that with just a knife. But today, I felt, you know, a little playful, all right? We're trying to confit this garlic. Confit means cooking something very slowly in fat. In this case, it's olive oil, right? My garlic I just smashed, so it's gonna actually cook a little faster. But I want this to go slow, nice and slow, baby. All right, right here, garlic. You know what, I'm gonna have some more. Also, Americans love garlic. I love garlic. I'm also gonna do a little bit of pepper flakes, just a tiny touch. Just give it like 5-10 minutes to start, cooking, right? Sizzling garlic. Sizzling. Okay. So at this stage, I'm gonna grab some vino. You wanna do this kind of like, not right away. Here you go. Perfect. This is easy. All right. I'm going to grab the peeled tomatoes. These are called San Marzano, from the small town of San Marzano, Italy. So I'm gonna add the tomatoes. Here you go. I'm gonna add the sauce that I've left. Beautiful. And now we're gonna smash all of these, including the garlic. Okay, so I'm gonna smash it with a potato masher or whatever you can use. You can use like a wooden spoon or whatever works. And the garlic has been cooking here now for a while. Again, it went nice and buttery. So I'm gonna take the basil, and this is when you don't wanna be shy. And then at this point, I'm gonna do some salt. Since I'm here, I'm also gonna season the pasta. And then I'll do a little bit of pepper, very light on the pepper. This is gonna cook for another 20 minutes, and we are good to go. All right, look, our sauce. You see that by the color. The color of the sauce went from like this really bright red to almost this like dark, brownish red sauce. So now it's time to actually throw our pici. Look how beautiful, all right? Now, hot water, we already salted that, so we're good to go. Pici go in, nice little bath. Oh yes, bellissimo. You can give it a nice little like stir of encouragement. This literally takes like 4 minutes max to cook. Look what's happening right here. Our picis are coming up and they're telling us, hey, get us out of the water. We're gonna move them to our sauce. Fresh pasta, I like to finish cooking that in the sauce. Gonna give it a nice stir. Oh my God, this looks so good. Stunning. Boom. And you're just gonna do a very hefty amount of cheese. I mean, comfort food at its best. And then you're gonna give it a nice stir again. You're gonna incorporate this into the pasta. Oh my God, this smells so good. Alfredo, can you smell this? Can you? Yes, you can. Delicious. I'm gonna finish this off with, yes, you got it, my little extra virgin olive oil. Just a drizzle. Do. And then you're just gonna finish this off with a little pecorino. Beautiful. Oh my God, okay. Are you ready? That's it, done. These are delicious. The things I love the most is the simpler things that I grew up with. But Italian food is so comforting. It's like a hug, But next, let's stop eating this. We're gonna make a summer Italian pepperonata. Bell pepper base ratatouille. Delicious. But first I'm gonna finish this. So good. We are making a very summery dish. We're making pepperonata. Right here, I have 3 bell peppers. I'm going to just clean them up. Boom, done. Cut through it. You just want to do 1/2 inch strip. Gonna throw them in there. Okay, so bell peppers. We are going to get some bay leaves, olives, chili paste, tomatoes, capers. Oh my God, I went shopping in my own kitchen. One more thing, I need some anchovies. Yes, the old anchovies that we love. I'm gonna warm up some oil. You're gonna cover the bottom of the pan. There you go. We're gonna get a little bit of shallots, maybe 122. We're just chopping this up very roughly. Slice it, actually. I'm gonna take my shallots right now and gonna move them in the pan right there. Oh, yes. Love that. I'm also gonna grab some of the garlic. I'm gonna give this garlic the same treatment. The same exact treatment I give them before. We're gonna smash them, okay? It cooks faster, but also it allows for the aroma, you know, to really come through. All right, take the garlic back in here very quickly. There you go. We're gonna take our peppers and we're gonna throw them in there with the shallots and the garlic. We're gonna do a little bit of salt, of course. And then I'm gonna do just a fillet of anchovies, like a little flavor. It's a little flavor bomb. So I'm gonna grab some wine and I'm gonna deglaze it. I'm gonna deglaze the pan with that. We're gonna do a little bit of bay leaf in here. It's a very subtle flavor. The work of a bay leaf in any sauce or any dish is always appreciated. This is gonna cook down now for a good 30 minutes. Look at these peppers now. They're just so caramelized, they're soft. And now we are actually gonna have fun. We're gonna add things to it. I'm gonna get some spice going, right? Some heat. Well, I'm not gonna get it going if I can't open this up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add... Come on. This is embarrassing for everybody involved, but also... Oh! There you go. Okay, so this is just basically like chili peppers, so pepperoncini. They're just chopped up and then marinated in extra virgin olive oil. At this stage, I'm gonna add some nuts. Pine nuts. Gonna take some tomato paste, and then you're gonna mix it. You're gonna put it in water. Gonna add this to my pepperonata right here. Like a supporting roll, you know? It's a supporting roll right there. So I'm gonna add some olives in here. You wanna be generous. Basically, I'm gonna do like a cap. Capers, my favorite. All right, let's give it a stir. There you go. So in Italy, we have something called agrodolce. Agrodolce is the sweet and sour moment. Now, to make agrodolce, you have the sour component, but then you have to have the sweet component. A spoonful of sugar. There you go. Your vinegar, and you do 1/4 of a cup of white balsamic. All right, 10 minutes. We're gonna come back, add some fresh basil, and we're ready to go. We're good. Look at this. Oh, yes. I'm going to now add some basil. I didn't want to cook the basil in. I want the basil to basically like start wilting in the hot pepperonata. Gonna take some of this. Gorgeous. There you go. You got some bread here. I know I should go for this, but you know what I want to go for? I'm gonna go for la scarpetta, for the little bread and pan bite. This is so good. Home cooking at its finest. You got the sour of the white vinegar, you got the sweetness of the sugar. This is like a piatto unico, you know what I mean? Like you can have a whole bowl of this and be like, I'm good, I don't need any more dinner. That's my dinner. Absolutely delicious. This thing is good today, it's even better tomorrow. You're gonna feast on this for a week, I promise you. Enjoy, leave a comment below. I'll see you next time.